with a smile on his face here this weekend is Kurt Gehring, who's standing right beside me now. Kurt, where are you from and why are you here?
From Arlington, Ohio, and we're racing.
Well, I have with me right now a guy who is driving a very, very pretty 1968 wedge-powered Plymouth Barracuda, Roger Walters. Roger, you got a smile on your face. Are you having fun today?
Having a blast. Having a real good time.
A 1967 all-original 4-speed 302 Chevrolet Camaro and Whip Wilson. Since it was brand new, all the car in this trailer has done is drag race. Why?
Because I loved it. I had a 66 SS396 Chevelle, and NASCAR used to have a drag racing division. I went to the Winter Nationals there outside of Daytona. And Randy Payne out of Alabama with a bright red 350 Camaro jumped me off the line. And I thought, well, the 396 is going to run him down, no problem. It didn't happen. I fell in love with the car, had Bob Dance to order it for me, and it's been on the track ever since. It's been from New Hampshire to Miami to Pomona, California.
The 1955 Chevrolet has been referred to by several names. Some call it the Deuce Coupe of the 80s. Some call it a shoebox. This guy calls it a race car, and he's Rock Bates from Ettrick, Virginia. Rock, why a 55 Chevy?
Well, in my time, not saying how old that I am, but I've had a lot of cars. As you said, 55 and 57 for some reason is like being American's apple pie. The 56 is a very nice automobile, but for some reason it just didn't catch on like the 55 and the 57. I found this car, it was basically like it was except for the motor and a few changes that I've made. But it's a beautiful automobile, it's street driven daily, and I usually run it in Super Chevy events.
When Ricky Alls of Roanoke, Virginia was not quite 14 years old, he was walking to work one day when he saw this car, a 1956 Studebaker Hawk. He has owned this car for the last 42 years. What an amazing story.
Well, they always said it was so ugly nobody wanted it but me. I always disputed that. Was just lucky enough to always be able to keep it. My father, like I said, he was good enough to go down and pick a car up for me because I couldn't afford the $150.
Virginia Motorsports Park is the premier facility on the East Coast. This is the hookingest track that they have. Last year, the ADRL was the biggest race, the biggest participation, and every car that ran in the ADRL set records right here at Virginia Motorsports Park. So nothing can be said. If ADRL wants to come to VMP, you better believe that this is the place to be in Dinwiddie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just spent 5 minutes with the mayor and president of the Chamber of Commerce of a nearby Virginia community who obviously loves what he's doing. And guess what we did? We're in the pits at Virginia Motorsports Park during the Best of Times Nostalgia Nationals. We found another drag racer with a smile on his face.